Alright guys, thank you again. This is Mosax, Newworld Empire. My name is Mosax, sax tutor and mentor in this channel. I've been teaching saxophone now for quite some years, and a lot of you have been really inspired and you are learning the saxophone even now much more easier than you think because of this channel. So if you're just stopping by for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because in this channel, man, a lot of people have been testifying about this. Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to play key F on saxophone. Whether you're on tenor or you're on soprano and alto, F is F. Why am I taking this? When you finish learning certain instruments like the saxophone, it's not a transposable instrument, so you have to actually learn other keys. That's one of the challenges why people run away from saxophone, because it's not transposable. You have to actually play all the 12 keys by yourself. There is no ojoro, there is no shortcut. You just have to learn all the keys. Imagine you play only key C and suddenly you meet yourself in a band and now you are supposed to play key F and you don't know anything about key F. You're going to just be sounding as if you are not even a saxophonist at all, because what you know of key C will not be helpful to you if you don't learn key F. But let me tell you the good news. What you learned on key C actually make key F easy, because you're going to just be transferring the knowledge of what you did on key C into your key F. If it takes you a month to learn key C, it shouldn't take you a week to actually practice the practice routine I'm about to give you on the key of F, on your new key or whatever new key. Now I have 10 things you should do when you are in a new key F, for as a case study. Alright, number one, the first thing you should do if you find yourself in a new key like key F as it is in this class, if you check other videos, you see key D, key E, key G, key A in this same class. So it's a series. I'm taking all the keys one after the other and I am dissecting it one after the other. It's like literally practicing with you. You know, sometimes we leave the student to practice the key on their own, but in this class, I want to assume it's not every student that can just pick new key and learn it. So if you want to learn any key, just type it in my channel. Just say Mosax key F, Mosax key G, Mosax key E. You're going to see a series like this that now begins to address your new key. Okay guys, so we're going to take it right now to show you what you need to do in a new key. Number one, bring out the major scale letters of that key. So on the key of F, what are the major scale letters? Of course, if you know chromatics, first of all, write down your chromatic scale from F to F. Then you now use home key, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. If you don't understand what it means to bring out the major scale letters, go to our class on how to play all the 12 keys on saxophone in this channel or in the library. You already have it already outlined and you were taught adequately in that class, and in the library you even have it much more explained and broken down in different classes that you will need to go and watch. Alright, for those of you that want the library, before I go on, please just contact me in the number in the description box. You discover that you can actually just reach me right now and we're discussing and I'm forwarding them to you immediately. Alright, so bring out the major scale letters of all the key you are working on now. So for key F, we're going to have F, G, you're going to write F, G, write A, then write B flat, write C, write D, write E, then back to F. So those are the letters. You actually write it down. Write it somewhere. Like key F now is what? F, G, A, C, D, E, F. Once you bring out the letters, you are good to go. Then number two, you will now scale up. You will now play that letter on the sax, which gives you your major scale. You scale it up, you scale it down. Let's go. So, of course, you now start practicing it now. The instruction here says you should practice it in 1 octave or in 2 octave. So you go in 2 octave now. Once you notice you are able to go up, down, up, down, up, down, it means you have mastered it. It may take you longer than it's taking me in this class, so take your time. So you can just pause the video and continue to practice until you get that speed that you are looking for in every step of the way. The next thing is to do my permutations. Permutation 1, pattern 1, which is 1 2 3 2 3 4 3 4 5, and then pattern 2 is 1 3 2 4 3 5, while pattern 3 is 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 5 3 4 5 6, and so on. So I take pattern 1 now. So you have your highest range and your lowest range. It's not every key you are going to find 2 octaves complete. So you have to just, that's why it's written here, as much as possible. Is that okay? So now the next thing to do is I need to now practice my pentatonic scale in that particular key, either in 1 octave or in 2 octaves. Pentatonic scale is do, re, mi, sol, la, do. So I go 1 3 1 2 3 5 6 1. 1 2 3 5 6 1. So if you number the major scale, I'm using the numbering system. So let's go now in 1 octave first, then I move to the 2nd octave. For key F, you can actually use this auxiliary F and your A to actually get your F. That's why there's an auxiliary F. Either you go with the palm keys, all the 3 palm keys with your E, or you just go your auxiliary F and then your A key here, which is then your E is supposed to be your first 2 palm keys and your top side key. So or you go, it's not always correct, so but it can actually just give you, it doesn't give you a clear sound, but it can work. But auxiliary F works very well. So I go pentatonic scale again. So I speed it up. And I start permutating my pentatonic scale. So I go. If you get to this point, you are really getting it to a level where you can now start playing songs. So the number 5 is to practice the patterns. The pattern 2 now. Pattern 3. So now I am done with my foundation on scales. The next thing is to start practicing songs. Already in the library, you already have a lot of songs written down for you in solfa notation. So if you get the library, you just make it easy. You just go there. At this point, you need a list of songs in solfa notation that you are now going to start playing. I'll just play a few songs. But you learning, you can play as many songs until you find that key easy for you to pick the notes of any song you are looking at or you are playing. So I'm making a At this point, if you know the vibrato techniques, go ahead and use your vibrato. Vibrato is an embrochure technique. Going to a new key doesn't mean you are now learning vibrato in that new key. Vibrato is what you learn only in one key, and then your jaw is doing it. So that's why I transferred it automatically to my new key. But I cannot play slurring now. I cannot play grace note, because grace note and slurring are a key specific what? Techniques. They are key specific. They are not embrochure tech. They are fingering. So since it's a new key, I have to learn them before trying to apply. So I keep playing some. You can see my vibrato is there. Tonguing is also embrochure specific. So I'm going to be tonguing where I need to tongue. Where do you tongue in a song? You tongue only notes that are the same, not notes that are different. You don't tongue notes that are different. If they are different notes, you join them, but they have the same note, you separate them with tonguing. So I go. So you see that? So you practice a lot of songs. Let's assume I'm okay playing song. Also try the octave key. So you are playing key F now. You play other songs, as many songs. What a mighty God we serve. So I notice that any song I pick now from the library or from the list of my songs in software notation, I notice that I can now play fluently. Then I move to the next one. The next thing, number 7, is to practice my what? Slurring using the letters of that key. What are the letters of that key? F. How do I slur F? Semitone behind F is E. My next letter is G. Semitone is F sharp to G. Then my Mi is my A. That's my G sharp. Then my B flat or my A sharp, I'm using A to slur A sharp. Then my saw is my, so I'm using my B and my side C. Don't do like this. We're going to be struggling. But practice this, even though it looks difficult in the beginning, but you enjoy it at the end. Then I go to my D with my La. Of this time, of course, I'm pressing my octave now because I'm not in the octave. Except I'm going down again to do. But since I'm already here, the next note higher is an octave of your D. Don't use this open C sharp, use this side C sharp. Don't use the open C sharp, use the side C sharp. Don't do. Even though it's sounding, guy, learn this one. Look at it. Then my E is my T, then I use my D sharp to slur my E. Then my F. So I practice some exercise, your 3 exercises in the library, which is what exercise 1 is what? Play one slower. By the time you know how to do this, it shows you are very serious on this key. The next thing now is for me to practice songs on this key following the library. I just move to the library now, go to what? Slurring technique. On that slurring technique, there are songs where you have written for you in software notation some of the notes written in capital letters instead of small letters. So you begin to play them now. So if I look at the library now, I play Amazing Grace. Did you see that? Then I play again. I surrender all. You are Alpha. You see that? Let's say I've practiced like 10 songs and I'm fine. Then I move to the next option here. I'm going to practice my grace note now. Grace note is either note 2 to 1, 3 to 2, 5 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 6. So it's either it's a descending note from 2 to 1 or 3 to 2 or 5 to 4 or 6 to 5 or 7 to 6. So where's that? Re, do, mi, re, so, fa, la, so, ti, la. We normally jump the semitones. So that's why there's no fa, mi, but you can actually still do it. So I start practicing it from the library. But usually, at this point, if you have done G to F before, while you were on key C, just play the same fingering from G to F as your do re mo re do. Even though it was your fi so si so fa on key C. In this new key, I told you are not supposed to start learning everything all over. So G, grace note G to what? Just like slurring remain the same. Whether regardless of the software notation, that's how grace notes from this letter to this letter, the fingering remain the same. So G to F, I've done it before. So I slur my G, then I play G sharp G F, slur G, then play G sharp G F, then A to G, which is now my re, mi, re, mo, mi, fa, mi, re. I slur my A, then I use my side B flat, back to A, then G. If you play key C before now, this will no longer be your problem. Then my C to B flat, that is where you might need to learn because you didn't learn this in key C. I'll slur my C with the side, then I'll go C sharp, back to the middle C, then my side B flat. I take it again. Slur my C with the side, go to C sharp, middle C, then my side B flat. I take it together now. The next thing is my D to C. La, so, la, so. I slur my D with my C sharp. Then I go to D sharp, D, C. D sharp, D, C. I like coming back to this C. Then T, La, which is my E to D. I've done that before on key C. Even my D to C, you've done it before. That was your do re mo re do before. So it's now the la ta la fa. Then my T la now is what? I go, then I go to F E D. I slow my F, then I add F E D. Now that I have my 5 grace notes, 2 to 1, 3 to 2, 5 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 6. Since I have it now, I will now begin to practice it. Take your time to practice any fingering of the grace note that is giving you challenge. Don't rush it. Now that I've done all the 5 grace notes, I will go to the library now again and begin to play all the songs that have double capital letters in the topic that is called grace notes. So I'll now begin to practice all the double capital letter will tell me that is grace note. So I'll go Amazing Grace now. Of course, my slurring will follow me to this rehearsal now. Just like my vibrato and tonguing are following me. Tonguing should follow, slurring should follow, vibrato should follow, even though it's grace note you are learning. I surrender all. I can start it from the low now. You see that? So I'll now play another song. Maybe you are alpha. How did you see that? Let's assume I'm able to play songs. Happy birthday. What a mighty God. If I can play it in the octave, I play. If I can play it on the low, I play. Did you see that? So and so on and so forth. You now have a lot of songs in the library now that you just start playing. When you get to this point and you can play your grace notes, your slurring, your vibrato is following, your tonguing is following on that key, and you are fluent, you can play any song. Believe you me, you have mastered that song as a complete beginner. You are set to go. You are good to go. So at that point, you are done with this key, what? F. So you move to another key. If you have practiced this key F, you join me on the next key, which will probably be my key G. This 10 routine plan, you take it again in a new key. So join me in the next class as we take key G so that you follow it in that same order and you get it. Thank you so much. Slow down this video, pause it and practice and continue learning with this video. And I believe it's going to help you to master your key F. Don't forget, we still have about 12 keys that is coming in this series, which I'm going to put together as what we call Mastering the Key course. It's going to be a course. If you want all the 12 keys as a course, you just want to click a video that teaches you that particular key, or you just want to just be watching it and revising that key and understanding that key, you can just contact me in the description box so that you get another library of the 12 keys of the sax. All the 12 keys, everything you need to know on the 12 keys as a beginner. I just finished EF now as a beginner. Then as an intermediate improvisation, I will also do a class on F, all the 12 keys for improvisation. Alright, it's going to be interesting, and I believe that many of you will go to get the course when it is ready and made available. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button if you are watching this channel for the first time. I'm very sure for you to have waited to this point, you love it and you enjoy it. Please make sure you subscribe. Share this video to those people who find sax very difficult. There are this friend of yours that be holding sax and playing in church, but it doesn't sound professional. Share this channel with him. Share these videos with him so that he can improve and he will thank you later. For those of you that want to join me in my one-on-one classes, why not? In one-on-one, everything is even, you are not even stressing yourself. I'm the one breaking it down for you. Anything you are not doing right, I know, I correct you. We just take it step by every week. You are learning something, and I'm even following you up to ensure that you are not stranded and you are not confused. All right, thank you so much. And if it's just the library you want or this course put together, please let me know with my number on WhatsApp in the description box so that I can reach out to you and tell you the price, get your information, get my information, and then you have the course. One-time payment, the library is yours. And it's just a token. We're even running a promo right now. All right, so send your DM and then I will be here to answer you. Or Vera Sax will be there to answer you. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Mosax, Newworld Empire. We are here to guide you in your saxophone and even your trumpet. For those of you on trumpet, don't worry. I'm going to also do a course on the trumpet, addressing all the 12 keys on trumpet. Thank you so much. Bye for now.